Good day, everyone. This is Chance Talk Active for today's episode. I'm so excited because we'll be diving into something super useful for students, learners, and honestly anyone who wants to study smarter. Today, I'll be sharing with you 6 super effective study tips that I have personally tested and proven to work. These tips will help you learn faster, remember longer, and avoid that stressful and last minute cramming. Whether you're preparing for exams, reviewing for quizzes, or just trying to keep up with school and assignments, these strategies will definitely make your study sessions easier and more productive. But before we jump in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this podcast so you'll always be updated for our next episodes. And alright, let's get started. Number 6. Stay healthy while studying. Studying isn't only about your brain, it's also about your body. Your mind won't function well if your body is exhausted. That's why sleep is a non-negotiable. Your brain actually consolidates memories while you sleep, so pulling all-nighters does more harm than good. Stay hydrated, eat brain-boosting snacks, and don't forget to stretch or move around between study blocks. And here's another pro tip. Avoid multitasking. If you're constantly checking your phone while studying, you're breaking your focus and losing valuable time. One task at a time is always more effective than juggling 5 distractions. Number 5. Organize and summarize. Information overload is real. That's why you need to organize your lessons in a way that makes sense to you. Instead of copying paragraphs word for word, try summarizing topics in your own words. Make outlines, diagrams, and even creative mind maps to connect different concepts. This way, you're not just memorizing blindly. You're actually understanding the flow of ideas. When you personalize your notes, your brain processes the information more deeply, making it easier to recall later. Plus, colorful diagrams and keywords make your words more fun to review. Number 4. Breaking study sessions or the Pomodoro technique. We all know how hard it is to sit down for hours and keep focus. That's why the Pomodoro technique is a game changer. Here's how it works. Study with full focus for 25 to 30 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds, reward yourself with a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This prevents burnout, keeps your energy level steady, and makes long study sessions less overwhelming. It turns studying into short sprints instead of a draining marathon. Amazing, right? Hang on tight. Chance Talk will be back after this short break. Corruption steals from the people. It takes away education, healthcare, and opportunities meant for everyone. Every peso lost to corrupt practices is a dream stolen from the youth, a meal taken from the poor, and a future destroyed for the next generation. Let's stand together and say no to corruption. Choose honesty, demand accountability, and be part of the change of our society that truly deserves. A friendly reminder from Philippine Youth Association. Time check 8 a.m. in the morning. And now we're back. Let's jump in to number 3. Practice space repetition. Cramming the night before may help you scrape by, but it won't help you remember in a long run. That's where spaced repetition comes in. Technique is all about reviewing your lessons in intervals. Study today, then review again in 2 days, then a week later, then a month later. Each time you revisit the material, your brain gets signal that the information is important, so it gets transferred from a short-term to long-term memory. Apps like Anki or Quizlet can even help automate this process. It's like training your memory with a smart timing, not just effort. Number 2. Use active recall. Instead of passively reading your notes over and over, challenge your brain to retrieve the information. For example, after studying a topic, close your notebook and try to explain it out loud, as if you're teaching it to someone else. You can also quiz yourself using flashcards, cover-up methods, or even apps that generate practice tests. This method forces your brain to actively search for the answer, which strengthens memory and makes learning way more effective than just staring at notes. Trust me. It feels harder at first, but that effort is exactly why it works. It's like giving your memory a workout. Funny, right? Well, let's jump in to number one. Take time to relax. Studying hard is important, but so is giving yourself permission to rest. Think of your brain like a muscle. It needs recovery to perform at its best. When you force yourself to study nonstop, your mind gets overloaded, your focus drops, and you won't actually absorb the material effectively. Taking time to relax, whether it's listening to music, doing a quick workout, meditating, stretching, or even just scrolling through your favorite app, helps reset your brain. Relaxation reduces stress, improves focus, and keeps your motivation high. Remember, resting isn't being lazy. It's actually part of a healthy study routine. So don't feel guilty about taking breaks. It's your secret weapon for a long-term productivity. Remember, studying smart is not about torturing yourself with endless hours of reading. It's about using the right strategies to make your effort pay off. If you apply even just two or three of these techniques, I promise you'll notice a big improvement in which how you learn and remember. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who also needs study motivation. This has been Chance Talk, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and always study smarter, not harder. Goodbye. PH Music Hit is up next on Fortune Radio. Songs from yesterday up until today. PH Music Hit is up next on Fortune Radio. Creating a podcast has been a transformative experience, allowing me to tap into my creativity and connect with others on a deeper level. Through this process, I've discovered my voice and learned to articulate my thoughts and ideas in a way that resonates with listeners. I've also gained valuable technical skills from recording and editing to publishing and promoting my work. Most importantly, I've developed a sense of confidence and self expression, realizing that my unique perspective and experiences have value and worth sharing with others. As I reflect on this journey, I'm excited to continue growing and evolving as a broadcaster, using this platform to share my passions and connect with like minded individuals. Once again, this is Louie Cagubcob submitting this podcast to our MIL teacher, Mrs. Louie Morales. Goodbye.